Hello everyone. Welcome to another session of the Rhythm Academy. And today, and in this session, we'll unlock the rhythm of Marilyn Bridgerton. So, let's start. So, my name is Jocas, as maybe you will know a bit, but my name is Pedro too. So, I'm João Pedro, but only in Isaac call me Joca, as you know. And after maybe I can tell you why Joca is not Joca. I don't mind the name João Carvalho too. So yeah. So, and I'm your MC Marty, and one random fact about me, I already have more than 13 experience in Isaac, so it's a lot, but I already joined in 2020, so yeah. So, and what are the sessions of the objectives of this moment? Is for us to understand what is a pre-attribution, how can we define the persona, and what is a persona, and what is my role? What is my role in this? Starting, I don't know if you remember, this is our customer flow, but if you know, yes, yeah, because pre-attraction rate was not in this customer flow that you showed me. So now you are adding another phase. Yes, the pre-attraction it's not in the doesn't appear on customer flow, but it's one of the crucial moments for us to achieve our people, because you need to ensure always that we are attracting who wants our product, not that to attract overall the the people and to not have targeting content, for example, and targeting approaches. So it's why we have the pre-attraction. Then we need to, how we can do. So we define the buyer personas. So we create a persona, how? By collecting data first, by having some phases that we will understand now, and after to collect and analyzing, we will define that persona. But why we do that? Because for us to succeed doing the customer flow, we need to always to ensure that we have the persona and we have the direction to do that. We need to create the strategies to have that direction. So it's why we have always a persona. So, but what is a persona? I talk a lot about the persona, blah, 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 but let's understand what is a persona. A persona is usually the ones that buy our products that we define, that are the ones that will buy the product. So is user-centered design in the market to us to define someone that are buying our product. So we'll segment by some type of people. So this is the people that will think, okay, I need to do this, so I will buy this product. So we have other type that thinks, I don't think like that, but I need to buy that product because of other reason. For example, are people that buy chocolate because they love chocolate. There are other people that buy chocolate because they like to eat sweet things, not only chocolate, for example. There are different type of personas, for example. It's like in Isaac. There, for example, we can have the people that wants to impact and develop leadership, and we can maybe have the ones that wants to go abroad so they can buy our products and bring an experience with us, go and because they want to do an international experience. So yeah, so it's why it's a person. So then how we can do it and what for? So for first, and how can we do it? We have first the buyer journey definition. Then we have the lead nurturing creation. For attraction strategy creation, it's why we define a persona. So for them to targeting an attraction and for them to after from for brand advocates management. It's why we define a persona. But let's understand when we define for and who. When we define during the pre-attraction, as you understood, so during the pre-attraction, we define the personas for to create ones. Usually it's per semester, so before the attraction starts, you define by the pre-attraction. For our main program, for global volunteer and for global talent, And who defines the MCVP marketing are the main responsible, but we need always the MCVP operations and the LCVP at the same time. Okay, by the LCVPs with C marketing and the LCVPs operations. They help us to define the best personas because the personas, for example, in each market sometimes are different. So, and what are the main next steps? First, customer data gathering, then the customer interviews. Then we have to analyze the previous semesters and the context of that market. Then the customer interviews, data consolidation. After to have the data, we need to consolidate all the data. Then we need to validate and finalize the buyer persona, and then implementation. We need to have some things that, okay, now we have the buyer persona. What do we do with that? We'll talk now. So, customer data gathering, what we need to do. So we need to collect data. And how we can do it? We can analyze the previous signups. We can capitalize the market research form that, for example, currently are having, that we are finalizing at the same time. Another type of resources that we have from the past. Then we have the customer interviews. And how can we do a customer interview? We're given, for example, a template for the LCVPs and for you to understand we have a framework for collect the input from people that were doing the experiment with us. Can be interviews or service. That service can be a form for our past people that were doing an experiment with us. For us to understand what they were and what are the main inputs. And then let's invite our customers to be transparent because we want to always to develop and understand what are being the main strengths and weakness of our products. Sorry, I had to cough. So now analyze the previous semester and context. Why we need to analyze always the context? Because the world it's always changing, so we can't define a persona without analyzing the previous semester and the context. So we need to always to analyze the market and, for example, what's being the main universities that are bringing results. Then create a pastel. A pastel is a framework that you analyze your market, your contents for a better persona definition, and then you need to define what were the main strengths that you are doing this semester and weaknesses. The opportunities and the threat for what? For you to define the best persona and the best strategies to achieve that persona. It's why we don't define only personas. With the personas, we need to define at the same time the strategies. Then, after to have all data collected, all the market analyzed, it's time for us to consolidate the data. With that, we need to always to review all the answers that we had, to ensure that we have a real global perspective. Then we need to start to put the clusters. So, this type of people reply like this type of people reply like this, for us to start to define some type of persona. And then in the end, after to have the clusters, for us, for your LCs to start to create and start thinking, okay, so these people think like this, so it's a cluster, so this is a person. This cluster, it's another person, and this is cluster, it's another. So for us to start to, okay, these people think like the same. So let's define as a person. Then we need to have the validation and finalization of the personas. Okay. And for that, we need to after to analyze and take the data in account. We need to define and choose the main three clusters. And after to always to review the data to ensure and test it at personas. We need always to ensure that we can test it. Can be with a friend, for example, or with someone that we know that, okay, this is persona, is one of the personas that we can have in the market. And ensure always that we have that at least 3 personas in your market. So, and you think, okay, now I understood what someone that is doing a page can do, but what is the B2C marketing? You have some. First, you need to create a person for all the stakeholders. You need to define the main communication by channel for each persona, because sometimes you can't achieve the same person, different personas in this communication channel. Change the language by persona. It's very different. Then, at the same time, you need to design all the persona, because at the same time, like the language, it's different. The design that you need to adapt for each persona, it's different. For example, the Gen Z content, it's very different from the content that you can capitalize for millennials, for example. Then the marketing message and always the attraction strategy. So as you can see, a person, it's not a thing only for GX for them to adapt the sales pitch. No, it's at the same time how we can achieve them. And create a persona-based content always. This should be after defining personas. This is the other main parts that for you to have a persona-based content. Okay, and the operations. One thing. B2C marketing and OGX doesn't work alone. You need always to work together with the others. So it's why we have some responsibilities that they are the same. For example, we need to always to have the same responsibility of create the persona together. It's a basis. And doing the pre-attraction all together. Then the sales pitch. For OGX need to always to be based on personas. Let's have different types of sales pitch, not always the same sales pitch. Aligns the sales flow and with the message, and at the same time choose your entity's promotional partners, because a lot of times the personas are different and the IR partners that we need to promote for the personas are different. So as you can see, B2C marketing and OGX need to be always aligned. Okay. So for this session was this. So doubts, feel free. Ensure always that you are doing a good pre-attraction. For after, we have a good attraction, configuration, preparation, experience, and post-experience for us to be always in the circle of our customer flow. So that's it. Doubts, feel free. So bye.